Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and I want to build a Burnout car, but I wanted to use the smallest possible car that I could find. And since I can't LS swap a Mini, I decided to go with this, the Jeep CJ5 Renegade. So this should be pretty interesting. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build, one of the reasons why I went for this car is because it has a particular engine swap that puts out a ton of power, and it is the racing 7.2 litre V8. I'm definitely going to rear-wheel drive convert it, and just so we can get the most amount of horsepower, I'm going to go with the twin turbo setup. For the body, I actually like the front the way it is. For the rear, I'm going to remove the spare tyre, and for the skirts, I actually like it removed with the sliders on the side, so I'll go with that. For the tyre compound, I'm going to go with streets. For the front tyre width, I'm going to go up to a 235, and I'm going to leave it stock in the rear. I'm going to leave the stock size in the rear, but in the front, I'm going to go with an 18. As for the rims, there's a set in here that I want to go with. We just got to get down to them. Where are they? There they are. The Rotiform 356s. We'll go with those. Sold. Alright, jumping into the drivetrain. We definitely want to go with a 6-speed race transmission, an upgraded drive shaft, and a drift diff. Alright, for the brakes, definitely going to go with an upgrade so we can adjust the biases. I'm going to go with rally suspension. We'll max out the sway bars in the front and in the rear. As for the cage, I actually like it with it on, so I'm going to go with that. And we'll chuck the weight reduction on, 1,790 pounds. That's actually pretty decent. Really light. Now, for the engine, I'm just going to go through and completely max it out. So we got all the horsepower and all the torque. When we get to the flywheel, we'll know. Here we go, 1,356 horsepower and 1,021 foot-pounds at 1859. I can definitely make that work. Awesome, so there is the build done. The paint is also done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Now, let's drop in a tune. Okay, so for the tune, I'm going to leave the front tire pressure at 30 psi, and I'm going to bring the rear all the way up to 55 psi. Also, if you want to download this tune, the share code's at the bottom of the screen. As for the gearing, I'm going to bring the final drive back to a 280. So right there. All the rest of the gears should be good where they are. For the alignment, I'm going to take all the camber out of the front, and I'm going to put 1.5 negative in the rear. No toe, no caster adjustments, nothing. That's pretty good where it is. As for the ride height, I'm going to bring the front down. Actually, I'm going to bring it back up to 20, and I'm going to dump the rear. All the rest of the suspension's fine. I'm not going to worry about touching it. As for the brakes, I'm going to go with a 80% balance in the front and a 10% pressure. So right there. As for the diff, it's already locked. I'm just going to take the 10% out. Awesome. There's the tune done. Now let's go give this thing a rip. awesome. So there we go. This thing is actually surprisingly really easy to drive. You can put it where you want it. The braking is spot on, and so is the gearing, really. But I'm actually surprised on how it turned out. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.